Hi, I'm Candace. I'm the Adult Services Manager at the library, and I thought I would come outside and be in this beautiful day and give you a book review. I know plenty of you are probably reading tons of books, which is great, but I thought I would add one more to see if you'd be interested in. I just finished The Giver of Stars. It's a New York Times bestseller by JoJo Moyes. She has also written the Me Before You, and that was actually turned into a movie. And from what I've heard from the author's website, that this book, The Giver of Stars, will be made into a motion picture too. This book was really interesting. I loved it because of its historical significance. It's actually based on a true story, but it is a fictional book. So the book takes place in the eastern part of Kentucky. The main character, Alice, comes from England. She meets an American over in England, and she decides to marry him. Her family wasn't too interested in her or valued her opinion, and she thought by going off and marrying this man that she would have a different adventure, and thought maybe she would have more value. And she found out, though, it was the same environment pretty much with this family. Her husband wasn't very affectionate towards her, and then her husband's father, who they lived with, was very demeaning to her. So they also owned, her husband and father-in-law owned a coal mining company. And of course, this is eastern part of Kentucky. This is based in Depression era. A lot around that time, if you know about the history, there was a initiative brought out by FDR and his wife Eleanor that was called the Pack Horse Librarian Project. And what it was about was trying to get materials to those remote areas up in the Appalachian Mountains, and trying to reach those families. And you had children who probably never read before, parents that probably, could not read. And so this initiative really helped to get those materials out to them. It was our, modern day bookmobile pretty much for back then. It started that. And these volunteers would, and it was women that would join in on this project and would ride horseback or on mules to go up into these mountains, and they would go over, rugged terrain, and in winter, cold weather to deliver. But this story was very unique because you got to follow Alice on her journey on this, and how she found interests with this, and her life developed from this project. She made friends with these other women who was on doing the same adventure, and this community really developed from this. They went through a little kind of a controversy with the materials that's being delivered, but that all came out for the better. And then her life, of course, you can follow her adventure from, marrying this guy who owns, with the coal mining company, to her leaving him and finding true love instead with another man. I will let you read that and discover that story. Like I said, if you love history in itself, this is for you. This is a romance too. There's some mystery even involved in it, because there's a person that dies, and a person person from the volunteer group of the pack horse librarians. One of them's accused of it. So it's a very interesting read. I hope you pick it up. If you've read it already, great. I am having on Monday, April the 13th at 10:30 a.m. I am going to do a virtual book club. Please join in on that. It's promoted on our Facebook page, and it tells you how to sign up. I do need you to register through our Events calendar, and once you get registered, I'll send you an invitation to that meeting, and we will discuss this book. We'll discuss other upcoming books that are coming out. We can share books that we're currently reading with the others, and then I'll talk about Novelists, which is a reading recommendation database that we provide. I'll talk about some book clubs that's on Hoopla and Libby that you can check out. So we'll just be discussing a lot of information. So make sure to join. If you've not read The Giver of Stars, you can still join us for that book club, and we'll discuss, like I said, a lot of other books that will be coming out, and maybe you'll find something there that you want to read. If you are interested in reading The Giver of Stars, it is available on Libby only. There is a wait list though, but in case you do want to sign up for it, you can place a hold through Libby, and then you'll get notified when it's available for you to read. So I hope you check out this book and you find it as interesting, and I hope you join us for the book club on Monday. Okay, thanks. I hope you have a great day.